Governor Dewine, you need to get your head out of your ass. You are the executive in charge. And your judge, Patricia Sanders, federally kidnapped my son by using deception. She used CPS, who made a false complaint that charged a parent in Ohio that didn't have custody and took a child from me in Kentucky.
I don't want anything to do with it. He's always said I don't need a case plan. You illegally stole my child and that sort of thing. Only recently.
We don't, you can't file a police report. You can't file a report at the prosecutor's office.
So how do I do it exactly? Just go through the sheriff's department? I talked to them just now.
If you live in the city, you need to do it through the Iron Police Department. If you live in the county, then you need to do it through the sheriff's department.
I live in a different state.
Oh,
my kid's been, that's what I'm saying.
Where does your kid live? Like, does he live in the city of Ironton?
No, he lives in Kentucky. That's the problem. There's been a false report made by the people that work over there, Dave Carey.
Well, if he lives in Kentucky, you would need to contact Kentucky law enforcement.
And file a report with them. Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't contact Ohio. You would need to contact Kentucky.
And
if that's where the report was filed.
No, that's the thing. The report was filed in Ironton. It's a false report. That's been.
Well, I don't know how they would have filed a report in Ironton if your child lives in another state.
That's the problem. I mean, yeah, that's what I've been saying. Yeah.
That's not correct. You just testified the child wasn't even in this jurisdiction. The child had been brought back to this jurisdiction, so that's not a true statement, is it?
I don't know where the child was at that day.
Could you not read in? I don't know. You still on the road. Pregnancy occurred in this jurisdiction. You put yes, you signed it under oath.
Yes.
You don't know where the child was.
Correct.
Yes, you said the pregnancy occurred in Morris County.
Yes.
This is the Ryder Cash story. I've got everything to prove that Governor Dewine's judge, Patricia Sanders, intentionally called in CPS, who knew what they were doing, to file a false complaint of neglect to the parent in Ohio that didn't have any custody. That's insane. But they take a child from me, and we live in Kentucky. Ohio knowingly and intentionally kidnapped a kid from Kentucky who's never lived in the state of Ohio by either parent. This is my kid we're talking about. This isn't just some joke. I mean,
I understand it's very important to you, Mr. Atkins.
I don't think you do, sir, because a judge can't lie and take your damn kid, man. I mean, I'm not accusing people of something. I did a citizen's arrest, and the judge wasn't there one day. That's how serious I am. It's easy to prove. The court transcripts prove it if you look at them. The paperwork.
For this hearing tomorrow, Mr. Atkins, continue to work on your case, okay? Cooperate with your attorney. Anticipate the process
You can't lie to your kids, right?
in order to obtain your...
That's pretty complex. You just can't lie to people's kids. Like, agree?
You know what, Mr. FBI?
I'm not going to agree with this review.
Well, here,
So
listen.
you have an active case, you need to...
Because lying to somebody's kids.
Well,
Not let them see
you should hear the bullshit you tell me.
And,
I mean, really,
times
the FBI is the reason. I mean, are you kidding me?
I'm not going to do a case plan, so that's not going to bail out the judge and CPS workers who did what they did.
And what am I missing here?
Don't we, sir? You just can't lie to kids, don't we? I mean, is there something I'm missing in...
Not missing anything, Mr. Atkins. You have a hearing tomorrow. Participate in it, okay?
Yeah, well, who could... Well, don't worry about it, but... Man, it's crazy. The government kills black people and the government is in on kidnapping babies. I mean, who would have known? Thanks a lot for nothing. Man, you shocked me. I mean, you don't have nothing to say. You don't even got nothing. Well, okay.
Thank you for your call, Mr. Atkins.
Yeah, you ought to check that out later. It'll be on my pod show.
It was filed July 16th at 2:01 p.m. Do you recall doing that? 20, last paragraph says the person having custody control of the police department in Arizona is evil foe. That wasn't true, was it, at that time?
At that time, we did not have an open case. I did not know who had physical custody of the child at that time.
Did you not testify that you terminated your case in May because Joe had an agreement that he got custody residential status?
I said he had custody. I said
Then why did you
physical
say you
custody.
had custody?
I said physical custody just now. I don't know who had the child at that time.
Was the child here on the 16th of July in Ohio?
I don't know where the child was.
Was the child ordered to be brought back to this jurisdiction?
Yes.
So the child was in Kentucky?
I don't know where the child was.
Okay, well,
We called the granddaughter and said, get the child.
Fair enough. But the child was not in this jurisdiction to your knowledge. Brought back from somewhere.
Brought back from somewhere. I don't know where.
So the child was not in danger on July 16th. Fair statement?
I don't know. That to be up to them.
Well, Joe, my client was here. Eva was here. They weren't in charge of the child at that time. So
You just witnessed federal kidnapping by the courts. Governor Dewine knows about it. Attorney General Yost knows about it. It's Governor Dewine's judge, Patricia Sanders. And that's why Lawrence County Prosecutor's Office, Brigham Anderson, was actively involved in the cover-up. And it's very easily to prove. They brought in retired Jim Petrie, and they even made a deal with the other parent to try to get me in trouble. They would give her custody. This is one of the biggest scandals ever, and it's played out right in front of everybody. And it happens all the time, all around our country. But somewhere in the law that says judges don't have to abide by the law. Bullshit. That's federal kidnapping. And everybody involved belongs in prison. Judge Patricia Sanders, Judge Alan Lemons, whoever Tenica Ferguson was referring to when she said that the prosecutor's office put the false language in the complaint, that is a crime. And also CPS, Dave Carey, Director Terry Porter, and the rest of those Child Protective Service criminals, because that's exactly what they are. They all belong in prison for kidnapping a child that's never lived in the state of Ohio by either parent, period. And somehow they just get away with doing this right in front of everybody. That's why this scam works. The records are sealed. It's kids for cash. And the FBI knows about it. Because they're all in on one of the biggest criminal enterprises you'll ever see. Kids for cash.